Bachaba Lesotho, you are the heartbeat of the nation, the custodians of the future, and the government of Lesotho stands ready to support you. Manzwana Hasiaka but kia the Right Honorable the Prime Minister Ndate Ntsukwane Matekane on Friday when he was closing off a very insightful 3 weeks, or rather 2 weeks of Sebabato initiative. Molding my guest today, Ibiling position 5 in that competition. I'm absolutely excited today that I'm joined by this lady whom you're going to be really motivated to hear her story. Not only hers, but Sahai and the twin. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Entrepreneur right here on Kaya TV, #inspiring youth. And I'm very excited today because I'm joined by a woman who is doing so much in an industry it is male dominated. She's the founder of Gifted Hands. It is a business. It's mostly furniture. If you want your TV stand, if you want your headboard, you want your wardrobe, and many more, that is what they do. And they bring it to you with class and, elegance. That is exactly what they do. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Mampiti Thamae. How are you?
I am good that day, and thank you for having me.
Yeah, I'm so good. Your name still rings a bell. Yes. Because I remember you last week when you were pitching your business, Gifted Hands. Even on Friday, when your name was called as amongst the top 5 winners, I still remember your name.
That is amazing, Jalobo.
And I'm very sure that but what was Selitang as well, or some furniture as well, they always also have your name in their mind, right?
I would like to believe so, because that is what we would like. The client the customer
absolutely love that. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
I want us to start with Sebalato, for the most recent achievement. Yalona, get about how Gifted Hands only, but you are a twin and you have your biological twin. Why did you decide to enter this competition in a the Youth Empowerment Initiative in the Honorable Prime Minister?
For the past years, Bona Sebabato, was it the first year when it launched? Was it 2023? But I wasn't equipped with much knowledge. Now, what is it about? 2024, a friend of mine encouraged me again. I don't remember if I did apply, but application in Anaya at 2025. I remember it so vividly because it was a time in which really in a space in our business where we really wanted to expand. Because I and demand I should save in myself. Production the quality is and even in a exposure. So it's a high like the goal it could advance me towards that goal, expansion. Because it is all about youth empowerment. Lady products like they are readily available to the market. In a early initiative, to get into that reality expansion.
Love that. And you know exactly how to go about it. Now, let's rush now to the boot camp.
Yes.
Now you've been selected as the top 100 now. Now you're gearing yourself up for the pitch. There's a lot of young people with brilliant businesses and ideas, and now you're here. How was that experience like? I know I was also one of the finalists as well, the top 30. I know how it felt like. I just want to get your view as well, Horana. How was the experience like for you?
For me, like getting that first call, interview, it was exciting. And then you go to the interview and then you get the next call, boot camp. And you're like, thank you, God. Thank you that I've made it this far. I feel like the boot camp, I feel like boot camp, there is 100, but there is 30 to be selected, there is 15 to be selected. You're like, Oh my
Why
God.
you make it?
But you know you want to make it.
Yeah.
For me, the most amazing part Sebabazo was the boot camp.
Mm-hmm.
There is so much insight and education boot camp.
Mm.
Yes, the price you wanted, but there is so much information. There's so much content boot camp.
Mm.
Jwale ebe hape ntle le the information, ntle le the content, it is which the spirit that Sebabazo carries.
Yes.
You feel you're really contributing to the future of this country.
That's true.
Where it is a space where your idea, if you but like they validate it.
Yeah.
And it for me, the boot camp was to validate who I am seen as you, I am seen, and my idea is capable of out of out of that is when you see I am really contributing to this country's economy. So it's enough for me. The boot camp was to validate my idea, to give me insights even on how to run my business going forward.
Now you get calls on Fridays. Friday morning, we are in high spirits. We are, until number 30, until we get to number 5 now. And then we'll go with Mampiti Thamae, Gifted Hands, 45,000, position 5. How did that make you feel?
So how come when I get lost too long? That feeling, that feeling when your name gets called. The adrenaline rush, the excitement, I made it. And at that moment, you don't even think, oh no, I didn't make it to top 1. You just you're just excited, oh no, I am seen, and yet again I am seen. And it's for me, I feel Sebabazo was a very great experience for me as a person and for me as my business. And it validated something in that I am great. And yes, I am great. And I will contribute to the future of this country.
Oh, I love that. Oh, I'm already motivated. Now, your journey in business, how with you and your business partner. It is a journey that started back in 2016, right? I wanted to take it back. When did you guys start this business, Yalonaya Gifted Hands? How did it come about?
Gifted Hands is a passion project. My twin sister, we love art, we love crafts. And we would express ourselves through the do you know how to pick things and then or the change do you know the DIY type of we were the DIY type of people. And even when we were in school, like at the science during Nagoya science, something. And we would charge classing. Yes, and money too. And one time I'm on the net, something string art. I'm like, this looks interesting. I sold my shoes to actually start this business, Giftedhandscrafts. And I'm like, but I don't have money. I didn't photo Facebook. That is when we started string arts. And the string art was string art, everything, or like should it be a picture, or even a brand name of your business, and then we would go to the market and sell. The finisher aspect, Giftedhandscrafts, it got a whole in 2019. Finisher, but we were not capable of doing it. Or we thought so, until there's one time it's a finisher, but let's get someone else to do it.
Yes.
Until would advertise finish and then get someone else to do it. If there is time, a client or a party and this guy was a no-show. I'm like, Tato, my twin sister, now became my like,
Yeah, yourselves.
Yes.
Oh my God. Okay.
Re itse
Interesting.
that. Re ne re tshwara ka dipekere tse ngata wa utlwa. Re rekile spekere sohle so na ha se re nahanang hore because at that time we were not even educated hore na le planka hore le etse. Le tena na ine shebile mo shebileng. Ko o sa bone hore no, it needs to be square. Kore ne ke sa bone lo bona hore but the excitement ha ke bona hore the frame that was the inception.
Now I remember. I think was it during your pitch you mentioned something like that. What really inspired you more was the fact that even though what inspired you was the fact that at least better name.
Yes.
I absolutely love that. How would you choose industry is so male dominated? Like, what made you decide to get into that particular industry that is so male dominated, if I can put it like that?
For me, it was never really about gender. It's a lot of the world in a gender bias, and then in a that space where it puts male and then it puts female. But every person has has a spark inside of them.
Yes.
So it's not determined by their gender, but our whole even their purpose. And your purpose, are you male or are you female?
Love that.
So for me, it is about creation, about creating. You hope a quote, and I was like, this quote resonates with my business. And create the things you wish existed. And Lohanatina is still part of our motto within Gifted Handscrafts. Because I am going to create things and put them into being, into life. And in turn, a finisher. So you have a space that needs upliftment. You need a space also where you should feel a certain type of way about it. Let me create that for you. Because sometimes even color can uplift your spirit.
That is true.
So you have a certain type of furniture in your house, and I can say I can bring color into it. It should match the kind of space you're in your journey of life. Because furniture is not just about creating a beautiful piece. Every piece tells a story. Because how I give my heart out for that piece, from the design, from the designing of it, the conceptualization of it. So I keep the client, it's like when they want something, the first question is how do you want to feel about this piece?
Yes.
Because when I get the feeling right, you will not forget me.
Yeah. When I get the feeling right, you will not forget me. Absolutely love that. After the break, now what happened? Did you then now decide to get Batwali Sibilitsang? Did you invest in your knowledge and your skills yourselves? And then what happened after that? Ladies and gentlemen, this is still The Entrepreneur with Patrick Mutswedi. And today we are joined by Mampiti Thamae, a powerhouse in this male-dominated industry. Stay right there. We'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Lerato Mampiti, and welcome to Kaya TV. Kaya TV, inspiring youth.
The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. And Kijumela Horelena, she believed in the beauty of the dream that they had with her twin sister. And that is why today we are here as Gifted Handcrafts. I'm so happy that you are where you are right now. So, I want to understand now, did you now invest in your skills and your knowledge about how to what happened from there?
One of the investments access to the internet.
Correct.
Yeah. We were so excited. There's something that we could do, and then it materialized. On YouTube, and then try to find out thing that are suitable for a certain type of wood. We invested so much in our knowledge of wood and different power tools. Like the Shoprite with the money that we could afford at that time. The power tools cheap at that time because for around 200, around 300. We were able I think from 2019, 2020 going forward. Around 2020, 2021. That is when this business there is business. 2019 COVID. That is when the study desk because people were now working from home. And then we materialized on that business whole. And at that time who was experienced. Like sometimes finish to a point it did that to me. Who was an expert in the field. I think for around 6 months. When he left, we made sure everything that he was doing, we now do ourselves. Because hand in hand, because they're not so advanced or safe. So we didn't want to be in the background. Because we're already doing it, but we wanted to perfect it. And like we are proud to say at this very moment, how should Gifted Handscrafts finisher look like?
Yes.
Because we appreciate the power of starting something from scratch and see it become beautiful. So and knowledge is something that every day you would want to equip yourself with. I still don't sleep because the trends, things are changing. So I always want to keep up with this information. Now, what materials are we using? Yes, and how do we combine them? So it is all about all the time so that your business
Also, I think what makes you different also as a business is the fact that you are women. So you have that women touch and that women feel in your furniture. And I think that really makes you stand out, don't you think?
I think so, because for most clients, I remember we are going to do a kitchen. The next day. We know sometimes client because I'm still going to use it the next day. Yes, but we were aware we are in a space so it's in Saron. But let's honor the space in which we are working. Later, by the finishing touch, it is very important to us because in as much as things are locally produced, that feel when you go to Bloemfontein, when you go to Cape Town, when you go to Joburg to buy finisher. Like you should feel it is new and yes.
I love this. So I'm sure it was not a smooth sailing. Like the entire, let's say how many years now, 11 years now since your inception, it was not a smooth sailing.
It wasn't.
What are some of the biggest challenges that you had to undergo, those challenges to be where you are right now?
Its business is not very easy. Sometimes you don't know, is this a hobby? Or is this business? Because sometimes you are excited about creating beautiful products, but you are not equipped yet to the business side of it. How do I make my work seen? And product And there's something called marketing. There's something called brand visibility. What is this? You don't know. When you're just pursuing with a product that people will love. So the ntho tseno ke dintho tse re ithutileng tsona ha re ntse re hola hore your product is not between you and it. There are people who hlokang ho isa product ka ntle ba e bone. That is how your product e kgonang ho rekiswa. Ebe haholoholo le tabeng ya ho fumana people who are so sensitive about quality. There was I think it is in 2023 when we decided we are going to let go of our staff. Let's go back to the drawing board. And people who are like us, who didn't know anything about furniture at all. Because there is a certain type of style your Gifted Hands Crafts but with the current of employees that we have, they do not understand our vision.
Yes.
And trust me, we are at 15 employees right now.
Wow.
And give out about vision because quality is compromised. No, this is not a finished product I want to take to a client. And no matter how much I do, my employees do not get it. And every piece Gifted Hands, even my twin sister because the company is growing. So you need employees that will support that vision. So it's people who didn't know anything at all. For that whole year, 2023, we did not put our work on Facebook where we would normally put it to advertise, but we were still in business. Why? Because like maybe in the later years, people they were assured furniture you need to invest a lot in your employees so that they understand the vision.
Wow, I love this. You and your business, you strike me as a business that knows what they deserve, knows their value, the value they have. And I want to believe, I don't even know your prices.
Yeah.
I want to believe we can also see that in your prices as well. Or like, we have a certain target market. And if you cannot afford it, I'm sorry, you're not the target market. You strike me as that kind of a business. Are you affordable? Like, how is your target market?
I am affordable if you are my target market.
Oh,
yes.
Is that all you're going to say?
Yes.
Okay, if you are the target market.
Hey, but Monati was saying, Gifted Hands Crafts, hence the crafts type of it. Gifted Hands Crafts incorporates small furniture like crafts, and where a lot of people don't feel left out. Yes, we love to produce the like premium quality.
Yeah, I saw that.
So even just a photo frame, it should be of premium quality. So it's my target market. It is not about the price. It is when as a person, what do you want? Do you want quality? Are you concerned about the price?
That is the exact reason I asked you that question, because when I saw your furniture, I could tell that this one, you have to really spend on it and be ready to spend on it because of the quality of the material. I mean, the wood you're using, the designs as well, very different. It's not your normal furniture that you can just find anywhere. You know, so that is what sets you apart. Now, as we conclude, why is it so important also for you to invest, any business person to invest in their marketing, either social media, their own branding, visibility? Why is it so important to also invest in that as well?
What I have learned over the years, and then it grows. But its growth depends on how are you nourishing it as the business owner. And if it's malnourished, it will show. I have been in places where I have malnourished my business, and what I think I was feeding it. But now, as a business owner, I need to equip myself with skills. And it starts with me as the business owner. For me, there's something that is called marketing, or like that my brand in a certain type of way. I first need to be aware, even if am I capable of getting if I should feed my business that kind. In this area, I'm not an expertise. But there are a lot of people out there things that we are not able to give the. So you realize but I do not have the skills in house. How can I have the skills in an so you should know your strengths. You should know the vision, because the vision of your business, what kind of expertise do you need for your business to grow? So business there's going to be a malnourished. So for business to perform well, that is how we need to take care of the
Now you have the 45,000 that is coming soon. That I don't know just a bit of it. So you have it now. What is your goal? What is your dream? I know that when you were pitching, you were talking about the fact that you already have a space, and in that space you want to or have like already made furniture that people can actually, just get into your shop and get it. What's your vision now? What do you want to do with the money that you have gotten? And because business how you want a potential of growth and potential of getting more funding into your business. What are you going to be doing?
Oh, thank you so much. The 45,000 we want go sebedisa for brand ba rona bo tsebahale ka hare ho naha. Ha ile hantle re batla hore the export manufacturing sector ya Lesotho it should be strengthened. Re tseba hore le rona hona le mo re tsheditseng, because ihle ha re sa thabela hore hona le furniture ya boleng e tswahalang ka hare ho naha. But there are people who don't know about it. And we would want exposure, catch in the eyes of more people, the product to enhance our showroom. We want a very magnificent showroom. Where they feel the value like it's recognized. And the kind of furniture
absolutely love
that. Now we have that chance. Gifted Handscrafts,
love that. We have our cameras there. I want you to look at one of them and Basotho kapa batjha ba o le bona ba ntseng ba dutse fatshe ba o reng ha ba bona menyetle ka reng ya bosse ba batso kapa ha ba nahana ka business e ba I doubt am I really good enough to start this business? Also ha bona monyetla o ka reng wa bosse ba batso kapa steam or whichever opportunity bo ntsare ntho tsena di na le beng ba tsona go ntho tse jwalo re reng ho Basotho just in short.
Oh, the time is now. Hobane there was a time but experience has taught us because for a fire to burn out, Sebabato is here for you, because for me, I got so much information by just attending the boot camp. The boot camp, you just learning about financial literacy, about branding your business, positioning your business, business models. There's so much information. And I would encourage or apply right now, whether you're at an idea stage, kapo your business is already running, kapo you're in growth stage. Ore, ha hona nako eo ka reng growth is enough. There's always a room for more. Jwale ke kopa hore motjha o tsebe hore yes, the time is now.
Thank you so much for joining us. Well, growth is it's important to grow. To give a quote here, Albert Einstein. Let us develop the passion for what do you say? Let us develop the passion for learning, because if we do, we will never cease to grow.
That is true.
Let us learn. Let us invest in our knowledge. Let us invest in our skills all the time, because you will never cease to grow if you do that. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so
How
much.
do we get hold of you as Gifted Handcrafts?
Gifted Handscrafts in a page on Instagram, Gifted Handscrafts, and then we also have a page Facebook, Gifted Handscrafts. But how in all the Gifted Handscrafts, no space, just Gifted Handscrafts. We also have page TikTok. That is where you can find us. My WhatsApp number is 58667453. Ke kopa ho ipheta hape 58667453.
Thank you so much for joining us. Absolutely loved it. This is an industry that is so male dominated, but it is so encouraging to see women slowly getting into this kind of business as well. It means talent and business is not even about your gender. It's just about you having a dream to be part of that particular business and grow as well. Khaliwa haholo for joining us on another exciting episode of The Entrepreneur. Until next time.